What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus, and if you're wondering why there's no light at all, it's because I'm sitting, or should I say, laying in the dark, with my camera pointed up toward my phone, I should say, pointed up towards the ceiling. I think it's pretty apropos that I do this in the dark because I want to talk to you guys about having heart disease and having gout in particular. So a lot of things people don't seem to understand that when you have heart disease, you have a limited amount of stuff that you can eat. Your sodium is limited to 2,000 milligrams per day. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but a fourth of a teaspoon of salt is worth 575 milligrams of sodium. So think about how much salt you shake on those fries. Um, you're putting a lot more than a fourth of a teaspoon. Now, they say daily you should probably try to keep within 2,400, but we know we don't do that. Everything has sodium in it. And so, with someone like me, I have to watch and make sure that I properly find out what's in what. Like chicken is low sodium. Beef doesn't have too much sodium, but beef is not good for my gout. So I have to do this dance where certain things like eat a lot of fish. Fish is pretty good. There's a lot of fish that doesn't have a lot of sodium. I found bass has been one. This Australian sea bass called barramundi, I really really like. Ahi tuna is a good one. Um, what else? Swordfish. Swordfish is pretty damn good, by the way. And I try to There's not really much that I can dance around. Like certain cuts of pork I could eat, but I have to watch limit that because again of my gout. It's a weird dance, but it's something that I feel like people don't understand, and people who can't relate don't see why you won't go and get three wings and fries, or why you won't go and get a calzone from Lido's. I have to maintain certain limits, and I have to eat regularly. And it's kind of hard because a lot of that stuff, the fish is expensive, and I balance it with as many vegetables as possible. Broccoli, uh, peppers, um, cucumbers, things like that, carrots, things like that. And I have to make sure I prepare my stuff well. Like they do potlucks at work, and I'll cook for anybody. I can still cook stuff that people like, but I can't necessarily eat the stuff that they prepare because I have to watch, you know, and it makes me feel awkward because it's funny because right now I feel like a pariah or like a nuisance, and it sucks because you don't want to be that person, but it's not your fault. Mainly with the gout too. That's the thing. So talk about gout. So in balancing all of this stuff for my heart, I have to watch out for gout. No shellfish. I used to love shrimp and scallops. Crab legs, all that stuff. No, those are high in purines. And basically, purines is the element that helps bring on the gout crystals. Um, yeah, crystals. And I can tell you seriously, they feel like crystals. Feels like something's in your body, crawling, like rocks. They really feel like rocks just crawling through your body, and it can be very disabling. It's like one day you're walking fine, and the other day it's like, where'd my legs go? like, what the hell happened to my legs? Feels like a broken leg most of the time, or like with my arm, it feels like um, I have a severe like sprain, or sometimes it can feel like a broken arm, and it's really, really not comfortable. You're trying to constantly, get yourself to flex. Sometimes it'll hit the ankles, which makes it really, really tough because your balance is off. It'll go to the knees. It basically gout. It attacks joints. So fingers, like I've had issues with my fingers come up more. And it's something that you have to keep on with medication, and it's expensive medicine. It's very expensive medicine. I've heard that it's been called the rich man's disease because a lot of, I guess, rich people used to get it back in the day. Um, Best reference I can make for you guys: if you watch Game of Thrones and you saw the King of Dorne, who used to always be in his wheelchair, the reason why he was always in his wheelchair was because he had gout. And that's the thing. It's like people had to wheel him around, and he had to like have his legs massaged. If you read the books, they go into more detail about them. But the King of Dorne had gout, so there's some place where you can reference that from. That's how crippling gout can be. It can leave people like that way. Of course, we have treatments for it now, like colchicine, alpirin, things like that, and that's stuff that I have to take. I also have to take a bunch of other medicines. I could probably rattle off a few, like Furosemide for edema. It keeps my heart from it keeps my congenital heart failure from kicking in because that keeps the fluid off of my heart and balances that out. Uh, Metropole, Metropole, something like that. That's for my blood pressure. That's for my blood pressure, of course. I have a medicine for cholesterol as well. I have a quite the buffet, I may say. And don't feel sympathetic because different things that I've done in my life, lifestyle, like I've always wanted to be considered an asset wherever I work. And I would be that guy who just like go out and do whatever he can and work as many hours as possible. Try to be the best. You know, all that. So on the go, I really should cook something, but shit, I'm tired. Let me go and this is something that we all do. I'm too damn tired to cook. Let me go grab some Wendy's, or I'm too tired to cook. I'm gonna go to the Chinese carry out is what we call it, but Chinese restaurants, um, and get some takeout. This stupid stuff. Culminating to all of this. Um, but I hope that sharing this information and stuff like that with you guys lets you know, watch your health. Watch the hell out of what you're putting into your body. Things, especially processed foods, things like, it's just weird. Things, the way we live our lives, we gotta take more control and be better at what we do with ourselves. Because we don't, you'll end up somebody like me laying on the bed, hoping that the feeling will come back into his leg. I should be getting my medication refilled today. I hope that'll help. Um, like for me, I can't take a day off of the medicine. If I take a day or two off, blam, I'm back on my ass. So it's a very, very frustrating thing. But I'm doing this as a cautionary tale to you guys. Don't get to this way. Do whatever you can. take better, care of yourselves. I know medicine, health is very, very expensive. Even with subsidies and jobs helping, it's ridiculous how this country's healthcare is. But you got to make sure and take care of yourselves and do what you need to do, okay? So, with that being said, thank you guys for sitting here and watching this. I just felt like it's really important for everybody to know. And sorry that I couldn't present a more visually stunning. Like, I wish I had like something painted on my ceiling for you guys to see, but you can't see anything right now anyway. So, with that said, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.